Hey, green bedtime again means that I'm showing off. Hi, Chloe. I'm showing off some recent pickups. And there's a lot. I've been picking up a lot in just the last month. Now, some stuff is Christmas presents myself. It's mostly the ones that aren't unwrapped. And other stuff I've just been picking up because it's $2 for $5 a lot of these. So some of these are 2 for $10, or 3 for $10, depending on what you're buying. And they're all at the local bargain store, and there's actually quite a bit of cool stuff. Blades of Glory, watch that, laugh my ass off at it. Oh, I'm watching these, they're upscaling really well on my 360. They look okay on the Xbox, but I find it looks better upscale in HDMI on my TV. It actually looks good. Alright, so this one's called The Kid Stays in the Picture. It's a documentary, and it was in 3 for $10. I heard about the documentary and bought this because Patton Oswalt mentioned it in his comedy act. I think it was Werewolves and Lollipops. And anyway, it's a documentary about, what is his name? Robert Evans. Yeah, he was a young businessman who got picked to be in a couple of movies as a movie star, and then he started producing films and battled with cocaine and bad marriage and blah blah blah. Very interesting, especially if you want to, really have an informative couple hours to waste. There's a little gem here in 3 for $10. Second City First Family Comedy is really good. It's Second City alum hosts this, and they talk about a lot of people who are Second City alums and interviews and that with them. And I mean, there's a lot. Between Saturday Night Live and SCTV, my upbringing was very comedy-oriented. Watchmen. I already had this in digital copy, but, you know what? It looked better, honestly, with upscaling on 360. Sudden Impact. I've seen all the Dirty Harry movies quite a few times. I'm a big fan of the series. Eastwood, I'm sorry, you are pretty much rivaling Norris, so I hate to put that weight on your shoulders. American George Clooney, interesting movie. Not raving and saying it's an Oscar contender by any means. I don't think it was, but it was a good movie. Blue Collar Comedy Tour, the movie. Seen this 3 for $10 bin? Yeah. Samuel Wells got quite a few laughs. Oh, and The Watchmen complete motion comic. It's the complete series, and I'm going to get my niece into comics a bit more. She's mostly into anime. She's 16 years old. She's more like my daughter, really. I raised her quite a bit in that, and she's in a lot of things that I like, and I want to sit down and show her this, because this is, it's raw, it's real, it's a work of art, the Watchmen series, and I've read it, but the easiest way for her to read it would be watching it on that. The Fighter, very good movie. Haven't cracked it open yet. Big T's. Craig. What is his name? Sorry, I don't watch a lot of American TV. Craig Ferguson, that's his name. Hosts the Late Late Show now, and he was on Drew Carey show as Mr. Wick, I think it was. Yeah, he's actually pretty funny there as a gay Scottish hairdresser. He says it's like Braveheart with hair curlers. Semi-Pro. A good movie with Will Ferrell. It's pretty funny. I threw up, Mama. I seen it, baby. It was a great part of the movie. Will Ferrell's pretty funny in any of his stuff. Chris Rock, Never Scared. Never seen it. Saving it for Christmas. I've actually had this for like a few months. I just threw it in the bin because it's not opened. Matrix. It's The Matrix. THX 1138 I've never seen, and this... I've seen American Graffiti. I was going to say, besides American Graffiti, but I've seen American Graffiti. I've pretty much seen all of Lucas's stuff, and I want to see this THX 1138, and I'm saving that for Christmas as well. My cousin Shane is probably going to be watching this, as well as probably going to be forced to sit down and watch this with me. It's Lucas. How's it going, eh? If you're Canadian, you've probably seen this, and you love it. Oh, little known fact, Chuck Jones of Bugs Bunny fame actually voices the parents at one point. And, well, these are 2 for $5. I don't know if this one's the 2-disc. Sounds like it is, because this one's 2-disc. I thought it was broken the way it's shaking around in there, because the kid at the checkout saw like 13-year-old girls that work at the bargain store there. So I'm just wondering if my crap's going to make it into the bag there. She dropped this hard. So I was like, oh crap, is that broke? But it's not, it's a 2-disc. So I got the Burton Batmans. Bubba Hotep, great movie. I haven't seen this in years, though. I seen it when it came out. Bruce Campbell's the man. And Ozzie Davis is pretty good as JFK. And people don't know who Ozzie Davis is, and they're wondering, and they haven't seen the movie, like, a black man playing JFK? Yeah, it makes sense in the movie, trust me. Cyborg 009 and the 3 for 10 bin. I like the older style of anime and the design. It's pretty interesting. Inception, seen it a few times. I want to see it upscaled. I mean, this isn't Blu-ray, but I mean, DVDs are good when they upscale on a 360. Oh man, I might actually watch this in a few minutes, but I'm probably going to save that for Christmas morning. Hi, my name is Bruno. What's up? Love the part with Harrison Ford where he walks out and he tries to question Harrison. He's like, Harrison, can I ask you a few? And Ford right away cuts him off and says, fuck off! Oh, and I got this for Christmas morning. I'm a big fan of the Police. And I got into them when I was young. Every Breath You Take, I heard quite a few times. My mother used to play when I was like 3 and 4 years old. It reminds me of my childhood and the Police. Sting. I don't care what anybody says. They're awesome. Oh, this was in a 2 for 5 bin. A lot of stuff was like PC titles and all that crap. This wasn't. This was actually a GameCube, and I heard this is actually pretty decent. I think it's like the GameCube's answer to Red Dead Revolver or something. I don't know, who made this? Now that I think of it, don't know if Want. But no, it's Neversoft, so it's actually going to be decent. But it was $5. It was like brand new GameCube title in the box, you know. Who cares if it's shit or not? But yeah, that's a lot of the pickups I did. One game. It was all movies, but one game. Oh, and yeah, this is Christmas morning. It even comes with a little shirt. Bruce Campbell plays Elvis. That's what you gotta know about this. And it involves a resurrected mummy in a retirement home, and JFK is black. Yeah, that's the movie. It's awesome. Anybody who has not seen this yet, watch this movie. It is awesome. Anyway, that's me signing out. I got a lot of movies for myself for Christmas morning, and I got a lot of movies to keep me busy till Christmas morning. You go to your local bargain store. Any of these like lower end stores with like electronic sections, like these chain stores, like here in Canada we have the Bargain Shop or the Bargain Store or whatever. And they have a lot of stock that's either liquidated or something like that. And there's movies by the ton. Video stores are just dying because of the digital age of getting the movie in your living room through Netflix. If you're Canadian, not so much. But yeah. And there's iTunes. But, yeah. Closier's having a hard time healing. But, yeah. That's the pickups. Cheerio.